Shall I recap? This is a lot.
Stance on all this. Oh yeah. Can they flood a country with maple syrup? I would love that.
All right, let's have a recap.
Okay, I'm giving you a recap. In the Middle East, there's a little country called Syria. Okay, and he's run by a little man called Bashar al-Assad. Okay, and he's got little weapons that he fired at Turkey because they have the Patriot missile, which was directed at Syria. They were expecting an attack, and they were right. But the Patriot missile wasn't set up and loaded in time, so it was destroyed. Now, NATO and Turkey, in response to this, have declared Syria as an enemy. And this is important for the P5 nations because the Russian Federation has been supportive of Syria. They're not in NATO, so they can take a stance with Turkey and NATO, or they can go rogue state and try and ally with China or whatever. It's your choice. It's your choice. The United Kingdom and France and the USA, they're just wanting to dive into Syria because that was their aim all along. Israel is looking like it's ready to attack Iran for some reason. Okay? And Iran is returning the favor. So, does any country have anything to say about this? Russian Federation.
Just an announcement, like you know, we reformed our government back to a sort of communist dictatorship.
USSR.
You're continuing Georgia first.
Okay.
It says USSR.
Alright. Russian Federation now.
The USSR.
Wait, what do you have to say about it?
You totally forgot that I also became a communist state.
So we're together.
Yep. So they're one state.
They're part of the U.S. No. Two. Still Guatemala. Or it's a sequel.
Okay.
The USSR.
I'm the new Cuba.
Alright, well, listen to Cuba, United Kingdom.
Guatemalan missile
The
crisis.
United Kingdom would like to declare that it withdraws from the 1959 Antarctic Treaty, and therefore it unfreezes all its planes on Antarctica.
How's he getting
Penguins, dog.
Alright, wait, one second. USA.
Alright, I just have to tell you about something. 5,130. It's the number of nuclear warheads I have. And if you piss me off, I swear to God
Ask Russia.
the United States is not done. The United States would like to, tell you guys that the United States doesn't even need to use half of their missiles to destroy you. We would need half for Luxembourg, 3 for China. Yeah, I'm not wasting any of Togo.
Hey, come on.
Law for Russia. Yeah, that's all I got.
We're now at
USA,
war.
can I ask a question?
With the US.
Nobody declared war. It's like mine, USA.
They're not going to declare war now.
Oh.
No, nobody was saying
You
anything.
can just chill and eat your McDonald's.
I can't. Give me the doctor.
Just let the Boston's live past
South Korea. South Korea.
Anyway, okay,
South Korea.
so South Korea.
Okay, South Korea has invaded USA.
Azerbaijan.
We request that Azerbaijan has been friendly with the USA, so we request that you nuke kind of a border around us so we don't get invaded by the Russians. That'd be much obliged.
Yeah, there's something that's fallout, so that border will basically radiate your whole people.
We don't want to do that. It's communism.
Okay.
Alright, so Luxembourg.
Luxembourg would like to declare it's pissed off with being too small and has still hired mercenaries, and we are going to invade Netherlands and Belgium. We're also going to invade Hanover from Germany, the state of Hanover in Germany, as well as the northern state of France.
Sweet.
And we have a shitload of mercenaries, by the way, so don't mess with us.
Russian Federation, no, sorry, USSR.
2.
Like announced, the USSR has now moved their nuclear weapons into Greenland and
Yeah.
All right, France.
France would like to remind the delegate from Luxembourg that we too have a nuclear arsenal, and that no matter how many mercenaries you have, definitely going to get wiped out by a nuclear holocaust.
We would like to remind the delegate of France that if they nuke us, that means they're nuking themselves because of the fallout, so they can't nuke us. So
No
technically,
We don't care.
We don't care.
They're taking over for the team.
The delegate from Washington would just like to say, we packed up and my concepts are done.
My turn.
All right, you my turn.
Alright, so just a little recap on what's going on with the United States. Russia, our USSR tool, they moved their nuclear weapons to Greenland. We have now officially moved them into Russian airspace. Sorry,
Russia airspace?
What?
How do you move a weapon from Russia
Firing it.
airspace? Usual certain instruction.
Alright, so we will protect you as a American, but right after we finish stepping on every step Korean citizen.
So, my question is this the Second World War?
Also,
We got the
Can you hold this really quick? Something's actually happening here. This is better.
Also, I'd like to offer my condolences to Luxembourg, as they are going to get utterly destroyed by France. And Rwanda, nice call.
To be for real, she got out going to say it.
Toto.
Country of Togo is officially seceded from the world.
Well, you're going to live on the moon?
I think he's going for a master mission, actually.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There goes my answer. Yeah.
You what?
Gooding Jr.
Cuba, the country of Cuba Gooding Jr. would like to declare war on Switzerland.
China has no idea. In the name of the all we invade France. In the name of all the we invade France and they all northern part before it was destroyed by the Luxembourg. Thank you.
Wait, you invaded France?
Yeah.
We live on a tiny island.
Okay, can I talk now, please? Please?
Fine.
Okay. So there's this really big country right north of the United States. We call them Canada or something. So what we did was we heard they had the largest amount of fresh water in the world. So we kind of invaded them and borrowed their water. And it is now in the process of flooding the island of Great Britain. Thank you very much.
How can you?
Dude, that's a lot of water to transport. That's gonna take you about 20 years, my friend.
No, it's not. You sent it over to the boat.
It's taking like about loads of water.
The USSR-2, Gooding Jr. and the People's Republic of China have formed a giant Soviet alliance, and we are, yes, so we are together.
Renaming my country to Famous Mansion.
Let's form an alliance.
All right.
And we're gonna declare one.
All right.
South Korea.
Okay, South Korea and Togo have formed an alliance and are declaring war against the Soviet alliance.
We call ourselves South Togoria.
South Korea.
South
What
Togoria.
does that mean? Does that mean North Korea is plus again?
Oh yeah, that doesn't even matter.
Already nuked him.
Yeah, they're gone.
Alright, so France realizes that actually nuclear fallout isn't so great for our citizens, so we decided to unveil our new plans for moving all of our civilians into Great Britain. You're welcome.
We still get your country. We win.
And we've taken over Parliament as well, so you guys.
That's right. Luxembourg wins.
Is that the smartest thing to
Who's
do?
this from?
It's pretty
When the US is flooding?
Can I please speak?
USSR too.
Okay, so now South Togo, the United States, and France have formed an alliance twice as strong as these little guys over here. So basically, what our alliance plans to do is we're going to have nuclear weapons in South Togo, the United States.
What does that say? What does that say?
It says.
Oh yeah, we also have Australia and Alaska. Australia. Yeah, okay, so are you trying? Okay, so we now have Australia. Woo! Yeah. Oh, and just to recap on that whole Canadian thing, we seized 200 billion tons of illegally imported maple syrup.
Togo.
The country of Dick Smasher just wanted to know that they renamed their country to Dick Smasher.
USSR 2 has something to say.
Question, what influenced you?
I felt the impulse.
Oh, no teacher's coming here.
No, wait, what is it?
They're at the General Assembly.
Dick Smasher.
Okay.
Dude, I want to rename my country.
Russia, China has just allowed Pakistan to come over this block, and we have now moved nukes to the other side of the moon. We have a launching station on the moon.
We also found Transformers. They're now fighting with us.
Alright, response, students.
Over here.
USA.
In response to English we're changing the name. The United States has decided to change the name to the United Nukes of America. And that is our primary intention, nuclear destruction of these guys.
Do you even know where Dick
Let's invade Mars.
No, you don't.
No, let's claim the sun.
Yeah,
And then we'll
yeah.
charge people for it. I'll say it.
Yeah.
Here, tell me.
Soviet Russia is taking over all the former Soviet republics.
Cool.
No, except you.
We have one over here.
Alright, Togo.
Togo and its allied countries are announcing that they have officially conquered and now own the sun and will be charging everybody for its daily use. So you owe us money. Or
What happens if the nations do not want to pay you?
We bomb you with our nukes.
How did this happen?
Luxembourg side.
Thank you very much. We are now irradiating Houston, so your nukes don't work on us.
Okay, get our guns.
We're drowned.
They have all the thick skins.
Alright, guys.
Order.
Screw you.
What was that?
United Kingdom.
In the meantime, United Kingdom declares that it annexes Mars and the nearby solar system of Alpha Centauri. Thank you for your attention. USA?
UN. Nukes of America.
Alright, so firstly, the UNA would like to congratulate the United Kingdom and remind them that while they're still on Earth, you might want to buy some bathing suits, snorkels, stuff like that, because you're going to die. Also, yeah, biggest smasher. You know, worry about the nuke? Biggest smasher you. Yeah. And you seriously want to take back all the Soviet Union?
We're not attacking you yet, so
Yeah, you want that we're attacking yourself.
Let's block the sun in every reciprocal country.
You ever heard of
What?
visual, like,
Sun.
nothing?
How?
You want to
Honestly, I don't.
No, let's block the sun.
Dude, then everybody will die.
Exactly, let's do it.
Let's end it. Let's end it that way.
France has decided that the United States association with Canada is unacceptable, so we're now a communist nation and have allied ourselves with USSR 2 and
What's that thing?
That's the mission Pakistan and China because that's what
So it's just us now?
Yeah, and
Azerbaijan.
And Morocco.
you ain't dead to us.
South Korea.
Okay, the South Korea Togo alliance hasn't destroyed the sun, so you guys are all gonna die.
The end.
Actually, they have really warm coats, so. I mean,
It's
Genies has.
Come to the communist side, we have codes. Alright, United Kingdom.
The UK also reinstates the common law and moves all its population to Australia and Canada. So, yeah, this packet is in my mind.
Ooh.
You
smashing them cakes, has now launched a giant cocaine bomb over the nation of the United States of America.
Hey, United Nukes of America.
Okay,
I don't see that as a bad thing.
done a paper.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we died from too much cocaine, baby.
All right. So right now, that bomb did nothing. So now our morale is high. And half of our
You're also very high.
Okay, USSR.
The USSR has stormed the United Nations building in New York and is now taking over this meeting and call it adjourned. Can you go home now?
Seconded.
This is not resolved yet.
I'm still the chair.
And we were not in charge.
You may have news. I have a gavel. Okay.
Very, very big.
It's like first camera.
I vote for that.
Just like take the world back. Well, no. Take this back.
The country of Ticketmaster would like to motion that the gavel is now named Mjolnir.
Yes, I like that. I second that.
Are we actually agreeing on something?
What's
All
the
right. Can I speak now, please? Please.
No.
Please.
He's asking us.
That's what I was going to say.
We would like to announce our secret space program. So we've now colonized Jupiter and claimed it for ourselves.
Whoa, Dan, how are you walking on gas?
And there's no sun. Sun's gone.
Yes, I am.
Hi.
The United Alliance, of course. We'll get that later. The United Alliance of Togo and South Korea now announces the completion of a new sun, which you're still being charged for. And that's about it, so pay us.
Sorry, who?
You. USSR 2.
The USSR-2 has now moved their nuclear submarines under the Arctic ice cap of Canada.
The United Mutants of Luxembourg, having finally gotten over the nuclear attacks of France, now possessing and colonizing all of France, have decided to make me their king, and we are going to go conquer Italy because I'm permanently on.
Okay, wait, can I do
And also, we're going to go attack the United States in about 3 weeks from now.
No, we're not.
They have too much cocaine, they'll kill you. Country Ticket Smasher would like to motion something?
Just one second. Australia.
Seriously?
Australia would like to move to the communist sphere because we found the name of original. So we would like to move that.
Very good.
Seconded. I like that. Second, so your vote was not? Yes, we are joining.
Alright, so Dick is
Empire
Because of Russia.
Okay.
No, I have an idea. Watch this.
Smasher would like to motion that everyone team up and destroy the United Mutants of Luxembourg.
The United Mutants of Luxembourg bring to attention a couple things. First of all,
You don't exist
Mutants
anymore,
of
you don't count.
Luxembourg are no longer the United Mutants of
Motion to
Luxembourg.
grow.
We are now the Roman Empire. We control all of Italy and will be attacking Spain and all previous possessions of the Roman
Hold this.
Empire within the hour. Second of all, we live underground and burrow. We are kind of like mole people. Nukes do not affect us. Our skin is really, really thick, so bullets don't bother us. And
Dude,
we
you
do.
can't-
One more thing. We do Agent Orange as a drug. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Agent Orange is our version of Coke. So we don't get bothered by biological weapons either.
Can you object that?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have a legitimate, somewhat peace announcement. Can I go? The United States and its allies have agreed with the USSR to turn whatever Luxembourg has taken into a giant smoking crater.
Agreed.
Seconded, we're all on the same
The people of Italy are still unharmed. They're not yet mutants, so if you nuke us, they're still not.
I think we
We
should.
already conquered France, remember? France.
Wrong for saying yes to 30
Oh, no.
Yeah, they actually joined
Oh, they wanted to just destroy your land while you're.
She was communist.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, she
She was with us.
Get there, I'm coming!
Togo.
All right. Two very important announcements. Number one, motion to rename this the Insecurity Council. And number two, we are making an offer to USSR 2, half of the sun, that you don't attack us and we become allies.
Sweet. Granted.
All right.
As long as, well, North Korea is part of us, so you're okay,
All right.
So, hold on. Which country is part of the Soviet bloc now? One.
We're allies, but we're not.
Oh yeah, we're not part of it.
USA.
All right. So I have.
Oh, these are.
So let's recap the front stuff. So you guys, you're trying to take Canada, right? Canadian, whatever it's called, and you put the sub under Canada. So I've now officially moved.
How can you put something under Canada? International water, the ice cap is not Canada.
Okay, it's very close.
Drills.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I moved Morocco, one of my allies, to Canada, and they have unleashed our polar bears on you and our giant killer whales.
I'm sorry,
On
I think
you.
the only nation that has polar bears in Russia.
No, we don't.
No, get it.
I will.
Polar bears are armed, we ride them.
No, we do be fine.
Oh, that's awesome.
I didn't know
Yeah.
this.
Alright, so anyway, what else was I? Oh yeah, you guys. So you're like, you can't die from nukes and stuff. So we're basically going to build.
We do ignore the drugs.
Okay, so we are going to put a massive wall around your new country.
We dig, we're gonna be burned.
It's gonna go straight down to China. Yeah. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna trap you in that wall with high fiber foods, so eventually your country will die after drowning in some feces. Anyways,
Oh, that's
Togo
gross.
and South Korea.
Yes.
Thanks for the sun bath. And to celebrate like the return of the sun, we've decided to turn Niagara Falls into the world's largest waterfall. So anyone who would like to come, water slide. It's a water slide now. So if you guys want to come on a water slide, you're invited. And Portugal, where are you in all this?
Well, we have just allied ourselves with the Soviet bloc.
Unite, you're new.
Oh, we're nuked, really.
You're new.
Hey, Portugal, Luxembourg is very easy. Join us. You can maintain self-country if you do Oh, Luxembourg's got something to say about the USA. Okay.
Okay, so, in spite of the recent actions of the USA, the United Kingdom would like to announce that somehow we have been able to move Antarctica to Mars, and therefore cooling it to a habitable temperature, and we are renamed to the United Kingdom of Mars and Northern Ireland. And we invite all the peaceful peoples of Earth to move to Mars as soon as possible, because it seems to come for a nice nuclear winter very, very soon.
What did you do with penguins? What did you do with penguins?
They're the main species. They are living happily on Mars.
They eat them.
You don't even have food. It's half the population right now.
The country of Dick and Smasher would like, oh, wait. The country of Dick and Smasher would like to celebrate the return of the sun with a week-long party.
You know, I want to go full of nukes! No water slide, no fun!
Salt water.
Week-long party? Yeah.
Say yes.
That's a long way from Mars, though.
We need like, we'll Skype this. But anyway,
No, dude, come on. We are already allied. We can't do that. What? Come on, no. We have to do the cool thing. We can't do this.
Hey, do not mess with AIDS. USA is the birthplace of AIDS. We invented AIDS.
Yeah, it's actually.
Wait, the displaced peoples of France.
Okay, so the displaced peoples of France have decided that Mars sounds like a good idea, so we have
The New Roman
What's
Empire.
your name?
We're the New Roman Empire. Sorry, I don't have a piece of paper to it. The New Roman Empire, because of the fact that America wants to try to drown us with feces, would like to offer an alliance to the USSR too.
But you're
In
trapping
return,
them all.
our mole people will go and drain all the water from Canada and drain all the water from America. by
There is no
digging
water in
And
Canada.
they guide the water back over to us and share it.
Can we use your people as slaves?
No,
Then no. Can we use them as shields because the bullets are ineffective?
yes, you can use them as shields. You can't use them as slaves, only I can do that because I'm their king and their god on earth.
Alright, whatever, you're getting stuck.
Let's look about job. We're still looking about job, right?
Yeah, I'm coming with that.
Yeah.
We would offer a counter proposal than the United Kingdom that we'd like to invite Rwanda, the UNA, and Morocco, who are the only peoples that are not communists or both people.
Argentina.
We're not communists, we're just communist allies.
Yeah. UNA is on Jupiter. If we would like to invite Jupiter. Yes. Yes. It's better than the Duty went to Earth. And we don't let Mars right now.
It's formerly known as Argentina, or smashed in their luggage.
Morocco has something to say.
Hey, Antarctica. That point is invalid, and Antarctica has come back to Argentina.
Still have Falklands, dude.
And
Still
they're
have Falklands.
from
I didn't listen.
Something about
Smash Eight
All I heard.
has claim to all of Antarctica, and now it is back in Argentina with AIDS.
Apparently, Morocco has 45,000 and 12 nuclear warheads made by Morocco.
it's fake.
It's funny, I'm so started with Syria.
What about Syria?
Said Syria.
The Middle East is just a dry smoking break.
Yeah, it turned out Syria's gone. It's not there anymore.
Nobody involved in it.
He's actually right.
It's the only normal place in the world.
Yes,
The rest of the United Kingdom.
The United Kingdom on Mars. Oh, the United Kingdom of Mars, and not Northern Ireland, because that's about it. Has found a way to super insta-breed penguins. So it has built a huge flotilla of warships and a huge penguin army, and is now invading Earth, starting with Syria, which is the first mention of Syria, by the way.
UNA.
Alright, so in response to this like mass death of Earth or whatever, we've decided to pick up North America, except for Mexico. We do not want it. And we're moving that. Where are you?
Jupiter.
In Jupiter?
Yes.
What comes after Jupiter?
Uranus.
We're moving to Uranus.
Actually, not. It's actually Saturn.
Yeah.
It's actually Saturn. You're going to
And
Saturn.
the United States of America doesn't have very many
Actually,
allies.
no, yeah, you're right.
So we do it
It's Saturn, yeah.
And buy allies. Okay, who wants to be an ally?
You already have.
Hey, that's bribery.
Yeah, I admire you guys, okay?
What?
So we're ready.
How?
Okay.
I don't know.
So,
Invented it
so
somehow.
is your name now United?
Oh, dude, let's stay here.
Let's call it Jupiter. I mean Saturn. Hold on.
The United States of America.
Say something.
What? The United States of America has a national
John,
anthem.
how you doing?
Sure, why not?
The new anthem is.
Oh god, that's already national.
Yeah, we have.
He has it on file.
Dude, have you really been like writing this?
No. I didn't really want to listen to the song.
National anthem is scary.
Let's invade Azerbaijan.
Current situation.
Huh?
Let's invade Azerbaijan.
Why?
Just mess with them.
Why does it say jalapeno?
Wow. All right.
Oh god.
Okay, we have. Yeah,
Wait, can we see something?
Alright, well,
New Holy Roman Empire.
New Holy.
The new Holy Roman Empire, forgot to mention this update, they have conquered all previous territories, including the Eastern Roman Empire, or what was the Eastern Roman Empire, which includes Syria, and since the United Kingdom has made an active war against our mole people, which by the way have replaced all populations, so now we're gonna go and invade. Which planet are you guys on?
You need to know.
Mars. We are now invading Mars.
What? What? We have penguins.
Hold on.
1 second, we're riding on nukes to Mars.
Sure, Dick Smasher.
The country of Dick Smasher requests an alliance with. Oh, you haven't changed your name yet, Pakistan? Pakistan. Very close. Oh, cool.
Pakistan doesn't think of this part.
All that we're invading.
So good.
All right. So, the country of Togo is proposing a time of alliance between all the countries due to an instant threat of death by penguins, because they're invading planet Earth. So, we now form the new alliance of... Oh, come on, dude. Come on. The what?
Yeah.
The Interplanetary Defense Force.
All right.
Oh wait, you know what? Dick smashing them cakes.
Okay.
No, actually, Dick Smasher and Smashing Them Cakes would like to create an alliance to literally rape Luxembourg. not literally rape it.
You realize that we own all of Europe, all of Eastern Empire, Greece, Turkey, all
All
that.
right, I speak now.
Hold up, we need a paper, piece of paper.
Yeah.
Hey, can someone hand me some paper so I can change my name?
I speak now.
Okay.
It's my piece of paper.
Oh, yeah. Where's the position?
Because it's my piece of paper.
Woo!
Still don't like
Okay.
all out.
I'm gonna start with paper because I need to change my name.
What are we
Roman Empire now.
We're just blowing up each other.
Yeah. Portugal is now moving to Mercury, seeing as the whole world is probably blown up.
Portugal apparently moved to Mercury, since everything's really up. Alright. USA.
All right, so
Wait, you're going you and you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
United
Get
Nations.
your own.
Right, so, as you know, the UNU recently moved to Uranus. But we've been there for a while and we got a little bored. So we began searching the country for an Arabic country with oil. Eventually, all we found was some Jedis. But they decided to help us. And now with the help of the Force, Neptune is hurling towards Earth at 1,000 million kilometers an hour. Good luck, Survive.
United Union of Dick Smashing.
Oh, yes.
Simply the fact that Dick Smasher and Smashing Them Cakes have created the United Union of Dick Smashing Them Cakes.
That's it.
For USSR 2.
The USSR group of affiliated nations has a recent alliance of the invading doom on Earth. We have launched space shuttles and inhabited the entire environment of the galaxy, and we now call it the Red Galaxy.
Alright, Dick Smashing Coffee.
Dick Smashing Them Cakes.
I'll do my job.
That in light of recent events, that we would like to offer an alliance with the UK on Mars, or whatever you know.
Wait, so does that mean
Just make
they're
sure that you're
Are we alliance too?
Yeah.
Not sure. I recall some funny.
We'll trade it out.
I don't think that really matters right now. Cause
Oh, wait, my half was penguins when you saw.
Yeah, we're still breeding penguins because there's still a lot of frozen planets in the universe. So we'll kind of slowly convert the red galaxy for some changing galaxy. Maybe.
Okay. USA.
Alright. Two very important things to say. Number one, we have a Jedi Armada heading towards the Red Galaxy. And number two, until the United Kingdom decides to peacefully alliance with them, we have broken into MI, what is it now? It was MI6, but now it's like MI7. So we broke into MI675, whatever headquarters, and we have kidnapped their best agent, Harry Potter. Good luck now.
Okay. Biggest Smashing Cakes.
Alright, the United Union of Dick Smashing Them Cakes. Invite them all our
Sorry, I didn't say it.
actually made a black hole. So, our bad, guys,
Why did you make that black hole?
It was an accident. It was too much Smashing Them Cakes.
They have like a giant collider and they smash two cakes. Black hole.
Try take screaming acid. Just in case anyone else didn't know.
What do you mean, like wedding cakes?
So you actually brought two black holes together to make a black hole. Okay.
It's one really big black hole. That's what she said.
What do you plan to do with it?
Huh?
What do you plan to do with it? I don't know.
Oh no, it's just there. It's just chilling there.
But is it like sucking everything up into it? Like,
Okay. USSR 2.
We have invaded the neighboring galaxy of the Armada Galaxy and discovered the Sith Lord, and now we refer to now as the Galactic Empire. In response to the Jedi Armada.
USA. You left Uranus.
what if this was how like the Star Wars universe actually came about? Because we already have the Galactic Empire. Now all we need is a rebellion.
Yeah, so these guys now have some friends too. But earlier today, a spaceship crashed into our friend's planet thing, and we discovered one of the greatest Canadian actors in the world, Captain Kirk, right? The USS Enterprise or whatever.
Oh man. Oh
So
man.
now we are going to
You can
invade
go trekking.
with our big army, so may the force be with you or whatever, you're dead. Oh, plus.
Azerbaijan.
And just to help, the UNU, we said Han and Chewie. That's right.
Yeah, because you know it was like choosing your bitch. Pakistan.
Pakistan relocates the entire country to that chair. That's
It's not property in the USSR.
Big Smashing Cakes.
United Union of Big Smashing Them Cakes. And since America, or UNA, has left, or UNU, I'm sorry, pardon me, has left Uranus, we are now moving to Uranus. They moved to Uranus.
Shut up!
and moved to Uranus.
We have a black hole.
We have a black hole. You can't touch this.
How are you guys containing this black hole?
We are going to name the black hole Uranus. No, it's just, no, it's literally your anus. Like, not your, like, your anus.
Excessive. Frogs.
We'd just like to add that we've been having a nice time on Mars. We found out how to synthesize croissants, so we're sitting pretty well penguins and gators.
Red penguins, and they have AIDS.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we took over France's planet or whatever, and since the United Kingdom still aligns with us, we've taken their second best agent, Vaughn. So, second on that.
I don't even think you're playing it.
Yo, UK.
Dude, they don't even care.
Hey, they've got penguins.
I've got my penguin army, that's what matters.
I have
You have what?
There's not like the rest of red penguins with AIDS.
All right, guys. I'm gonna stop recording now, so everybody say goodbye.
Bye-bye! Take a smashing in cake.